Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín? Okay, this is just a quick one. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Aspect of Baba. Baba lose. Okay. Baba like obìnrin ọmọ ẹlẹ́pà. Àwọn tó ń ta tomato. Baba yẹn máa fọwọ́ rà. Baba ò tiẹ̀ kẹ́. No, Baba ò kẹ́ rárá. Baba ò. Anything is shoppable new. Everything goes. Baba new. That was the àléébù tí Baba ní nìyẹn. It was a bad àléébù. So many men, especially big men, they didn't like him around them. Some of them just for that womanizing problem he had. He had that problem. I remember when, to be sincere, I wouldn't lie about this. When my grandpa died, MKO was there. My mom, and my daddy was frowning. And my mommy was, and my grandpa died, so MKO was invited and he came, and everybody noticed that my daddy was like, my mommy has big yash. Mommy has big yash. And the way MKO was spraying money and everything, my daddy didn't smile. My daddy was just like, shoshi, far rubbish, So my uncles from my mom's side, like our in-laws, everybody was scared to really free their body and free their, they couldn't really welcome MKO the way they would have loved to, assuming my daddy wasn't there. Because my dad is, my daddy just, and others that, that are just in that Ikeja, they are very biased about him. Idimo can attract, then, as a young woman, Idimo can attract anything. So, Daddy me wasn't finding it funny. And, she invited many people around the Ikeja there for her father's burial. And they all came. But MKO didn't feel... So people were thinking, my in-laws, my mom's... his in-laws, that's my mom's brothers and said, they say it's political reason. That's why my dad... later, that was when I found out that it wasn't for political reason. Yes, my dad was MPN then, but it wasn't for political reasons. It's because MKO is like that, and he will be spraying my the way he talks, he stammers, and his voice is husky. He want to talk to somebody's wife. You are not supposed to be talking to their ears. All those things. My daddy didn't think it was okay. Like he will be talking, and he will be saying something like, no, my daddy think that's very irresponsible. You should, a womanizer. See your Ghana, says this one my Oga for womanizing. My daddy didn't find it funny. So the environment with other landlords, they don't find it funny. They don't allow their wife to go and be greeting MKO. I'm serious. So this is true life. So, and MKO came, he didn't come with any wife. He just came and, really nice. He was so nice, and he was so nice then. We didn't know that. One doesn't know that life will now become something like, MKO everywhere, MKO. Those pictures are pictures that one should keep and, see, but nobody knew that life will now make MKO, everywhere, MKO, so he's that type of person. So people they are scared of him, like with their wives. They are scared of him with their wife. They would prefer let them just be greeting each other from far. I think that's what my dad would have preferred, as opposed to. So other landlords too, I think they all kept him arm's length. That's all, so it's sad. Okay, so let's move. I'm quickly going to boss man. I want you to come up, but I just want to quickly say something to Sophia before we move to Baba's interview today on TVC. So boss man, please help me get Lady Ryan, help me get Lagata, help me get other people as well. Mr. Akin. Somebody is here to beg for money. Please ignore Jumiara. Now, what I want to say to regarding Davido, congrats to Davido. In fact, to be sincere, it was Israel that put it on his wall. I think it's meant to be a low-key thing, but of course it's going to be they will spend money, you understand, because they are expecting only billionaires. So if you've not gotten invitation, so obviously you are not invited. It's strictly by invitation. So it was from Israel's page. You know Israel now. Everybody knows Israel. Some people call him PA, some people call him security, some people call him bodyguard, anyone you want to call Israel. Israel is if Davido, if Israel can turn to a woman, or turn Davido to a woman, Israel will marry Davido. I don't know how else I can say it. He adores Davido. He adores Davido. Because, you know, sometimes you appreciate people to an extent that you will think people around you will start to insult you. Because you see, the truth still remains that Davido is very nice to his. Forget that he's my son. I've never met him before. I just like him so much. That's why I call him my son. You understand? But we must say the truth in many things. And the àlébù tí Davido ní is àlébù like obìnrin. You understand? And we must have àlébù. I bet we all know that. We are not perfect. The only thing I always say to you people is that why I still will say, Davido, I still appreciate him, is that when he does it wrong, he is quick to accept and he is remorseful. He doesn't use Ogbodu to enter and say, do your worst. In the area of womanizing, and we have seen it in years, time past. You understand how he's handled all casting that they've casted him. He's begging, he's doing everything, he's quiet, he's in his naughty corner, he's scared, he's begging. You understand? So that is a way of me. I mean, those are things I look at about him, which I also tell you people that if you are married and you see that your husband is still apologetic and scared that you know, he's still remorseful, there's still love. Do you understand? There's still room for things to get better, and of course there's still room for improvement and many things to go good in a relationship. It is those ones that say, do your worst. Do your worst. It is those ones that I say to you people that, like Adeleke, do your worst is what he's doing, and many others like that. In fact, the others like even Kule Afford, you see that he didn't do your worst. When they caught him and when he does anything, he's quick to go back to his wife, and the wife would that's say, I will celebrate him. I still would appreciate such men. Trust me. Compared to the one that will say, do your worst. They will do it and be still waiting for us to do our worst. And we always say to you people, no, we will never have anything good to say about them. They remain in the list of our terrible bad antecedents and precedences. So, reason why I always call Davido my son is one of those reasons. He's always remorseful. It's not a good thing, but he's remorseful. And I still always look at him that Omodini. He quickly got himself committed. You understand? For his age, you know, and for what God has done for him, you understand? Many of his likes are still out there shopping, you know. So tying himself down to a woman at an early age, you know, but thank God he's done that anyway. So that is what brought in Sophia. You understand? If you go and listen to the story of Sophia, we don't know it all, but the small we know. She lived with Dele Momondo, Uncle Dele Momondo, who happens to be her Uncle Gogon. Uncle Dele's niece, Sophia. Sophia lived with them in London. How did Davido meet Uncle Dele? How did Davido meet Sophia? Davido met Sophia through her uncle, who is Ademola Adeleke, Uncle Ademola Adeleke. Remember, they himself and Dele Momodu, they are the ones that are friends. So it wasn't that Davido met her. So it was more of through an uncle. Davido is a nephew to Adeleke Demola. Sophia is a niece to Dele Momodu. You know the time that Dele Momodu eloped, you know, seeked refugee, you know, all the time for this democracy. He was among the people that went to seek refugee in United Kingdom. So Sophia was with the uncle. She lived there. The uncle knows her well. In fact, Demola Adeleke also knows Sophia very well. There are some things I'm not in a position to say because it doesn't matter. What matters is how did Davido, and how did they get to the stage of getting pregnant? You understand? They were dating, but it was meant to be dating that wouldn't lead anywhere. To be sincere, that wouldn't lead anywhere. It was meant to, Davido was just cruising as a young boy. You understand? But Sophia, who was meant to be doing, in fact, Dele Momodu too wasn't expecting Sophia to get pregnant for Davido. You understand? They were doing it pe kako jaire poni lodoyun. She got pregnant, really. At the point she got pregnant, Davido wasn't ready to. In fact, Davido had already known Chioma. Even though they were not dating, but there was crush. You understand? There was crush. They had known each other from Nigeria. But Davido had, from that school they went to, of course, started living in Atlanta, but we shuttle home, go to London, you know, as Omo Baba Lowo. And of course, he was already also singing. Niwonba. He had said singing. The talent was there. All he needed was people to get to notice him and know where Omo Baba, ẹ má dá mi dúró pàgbà. Èmi Omo Baba Lowo. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá mi náwó. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá. So Sophia then announced that she was pregnant to Davido. Many people, I wouldn't want to name the person particularly, they had already said some things about Sophia. That Davido, ó ti mọ̀ pé òun ò ní fẹ́ Sophia. Go and find out this thing. No. Don't say you just heard. Go and do your investigation. No. I'm doing live right now. I won't be able to pick any call, you know. So he already knew it was, because there was from Davido's end, there was already some warning like, no, you can't be with this babe. You know, you reasons best not to them. Because that was the reason why Uncle Dele himself, you know, there's some reason why even Sophia knows. She and the uncle, why she ended up leaving the uncle's place too. All the story, I wouldn't want to disclose too much. Just know that when I'm talking, I have my reason. You understand? Hence, that was why a story of DNA came in. Because Davido can't remember doing more than, fling. And so, Odoyun, no. How? How can it be Oyun? How is that possible? He requested DNA. Even before he requested that DNA, Uncle Dele Momondo, thinking with the way that he's close to Davido's uncle, that he can, Davido embarrassed him or wash it down. No, Davido washed it down, go. He was in shock. Davido gave him embarrassment. They couldn't get Davido to agree for anything, even to agree that Nain get that belly. So that's the genesis of this whole thing. For a man to insist that you do DNA, and the families also say the same, you should know that that man is not looking to anything about marriage with you at all. That man is not looking to anything about marriage with you at all. And there's doubt of paternity. If they ever tell you to do DNA on a child, there's doubt of paternity. There's something they've heard, there's something they feel, there's something not right. Okay? So, at the end of the day, she did the DNA on Imade. And boom. The moment Davido realized that baby, positive 99.9, some of you that they say you do DNA, you will say that the thing came back 60%. Yes, there's nothing like that. It's either no, 0.01 or 99.9. There's nothing like 60%. If you are saying 60%, it's not your child too. That means it's your brother's child or your, I don't know. Because there's nothing like it's 99.9. So, Imade came back 99.9% Davido. Are you getting me? And that moment, Davido's life changed. In fact, he apologized to Dele Momondo. In fact, he apologized. He prostrated and apologized. And he took up that baby's responsibility. But Sophia, to be sincere, like I always say, I've said it before, and I will still repeat it. If you all remember, I've said it, I said, we'll always go back to Mohbad's case. I will still mention Mohbad near. I said, if Wunmi is sure of the paternity of her child, if you ask me, and they ask for DNA from me, from that family, Aloba, I will do it. As long as I'm sure that that child is for more. After doing it, I won't have anything to do with that family again. But at least, knowing fully well that my child, Liam, or Adeleke Imade, is the father is Davido. Sha, he will take care of his child, Sha. Abi, is that not all? That's the way me. I won't even be using the child as a bait. Or be using the child pay. I give birth for Davido now. Be picking giver. May they come, they even take and they talk about me. Oh, you understand? I will close his chapter and move on and go and get my own bone of bone, flesh of, because glaringly he has no feelings for me. Glaringly he doubted paternity. That's the me. I'm sorry if that's not the way you reason it, but I'm talking about myself. But remember, after everything, now there they go see they go Disney World together. In fact, Sophia, meanwhile, after Imade, Davido started dating Choma publicly. Now that was when he said, "Give me assurance, my baby, assurance, assurance." He give that one, Choma, my baby. Oh, he said, he even still take Choma. He put on for the record. take and sing the way Yoruba people always take their reigning babe sing. He see you there, you born for her, he not take you sing. He not take you do anything. It's so glaring. Then he comes behind, because I know there's nobody that will not tell me that after the birth of Imade and after the acceptance, the DNA is 100%, they knock each other. The same way Pero and Tubaba, they were doing. You understand? After Tubaba now married the love of his life, the youth, or you understand, he still they go shop Pero. It's what they call living in denial and dumbness. A man takes you and treats you like a second hand. You are not a priority. It takes you like when I just want to pour out something, or just my baby mama. Do you understand? Then he flaunts Chioma. Because some of you come and be crying on my page and expect me, because Chioma is Igbo, you want me to bring tribalism into this matter. I can't do tribalism, because if it is my child that is Sophia, or my child that is Chioma, this is what I would tell my child. You understand? There's no way. In a relationship, who you should look at is the man. Who is he flaunting? Who is he showing to the world? He's using one woman to be singing every time. He's flaunting her. He's telling people, oh, the child. In the end, the woman still born for him, which is a fine of blessed memory. May we not see that again. You understand? You are still doing pepper them with Imade, because you know fully well that this boy, the moment you had him, you had Imade, and he knows the truth. His love, he poured it. Everybody knows. He bought SUV for them. You remember? He rented house for them. There's nobody that doesn't know. Even for the man to rent house for you, it's very risky. That's the reason why he will still be coming to come and be benching you. A man that you get bed for, yeah, all you need from him, yeah, the car is cool, that one is fine, but not house rent. No, because you want to say instead, you would have taken bam, dash. Give me, that is not me now. Give your daughter the house. You understand? Not me. It's too much. Yeah, but that's too much. How many things?
Just 2 wraps on chicken wings.
No, remove the chicken wings. It's too much. Just do the only one wrap. Just take that wrap off. No, take one wrap. Just take the chicken wing. It's too much. Too much. Don't give him that much food. Just put one chicken. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Just hide that one. Don't hide it. Don't give him too much like that. He already ate. You understand? So you are not a second feed to Abi. There's an English I'm trying to bring out for you people to understand. Then you put yourself in that position every time you'll be coming out when Chioma and this person, they are doing something, you know, like, you know, when in front, you come and tantrum. You come and tantrum. Meanwhile, you people, they do. He wants you to be hiding it. How? You are not meant to, even to take all the house that he will be coming to anyhow. No, because you want to have a relationship. You want to have your own boyfriend. You want to move on. You want to marry. Having a child with him, he just needs to settle your child. Maybe he'll be doing money into the account or buy house for Una. Buy. Not that he will be coming as he pleases. Because you want to move on. You want to have your own relationship. How will you feel? Because he's the one that rented the house, he's paying for the house. He will be coming there because he wants to come and see his child anyhow. How will your boyfriend feel? Obviously, you won't move on. And it's because you are still thinking He's probably telling you, I love you, I love you. It's a lie. What is showing to the world? They say action speaks louder than voice. It's showing all of us that this babe, Choma, is his bone of bone, is flesh of flesh. It is clear. How can you be living in denial? You can't be living in denial and you are not ready to listen to the sensible people that are talking to you. Any small thing, 3 market days, you come out, you will drag Davido. Now, that kept on until the demise of Ifeanyi. Many things went wrong. In fact, because of Sophia, remember, Davido fell out with his paddy. What's her name? Tiwa Savage. Davido fell out with Tiwa Savage. That thing affected Davido. Be sincere. The moment Davido had Ifeanyi, the love he had solely for Imade divided, which is normal. He had to show Ifeanyi all the love too. Mind you, also because he's a boy, not because he feels boys are better. Let's be sincere. Go and ask, they'll tell you, the child of a woman that you love, oh my, there's difference between I have a child from somebody, you will love that child. Then the one that you love, the woman that you love, their children, you will love them so much. Glaringly, Choma, my lover, you give me assurance. It is clear for us. And you as Sophia, if you listen to people that can be sincere with you, they would have told you, this is time to move on. This is time to move on. When that boy died, there were some actions that, in the end, in fact, if you people know what was believed by Ifeanyi, it wasn't believed that Ifeanyi died equal Ojula song. It was believed, especially because of the spiritual things that happened. Because before the demise of Ifeanyi, Choma's room, just her room, where she puts where all these things, and she's always in Okobano, suddenly, in that they've left that house, so that house that Ifeanyi by Okobano. And they were planning marriage that time. Okay? In fact, the marriage gone, it was shaking because at that time, there were stories of, what's his name? Davido, Otilo Bayo, Connie London, no, Omo Connie, Kini Con, you know, he don't born for London, no, many things was happening to Davido. So Davido needed to seal this girl. Now here I won't deal with. Let me just seal it. Because he knows, babe, promiscuity on bad destiny. You know, so remember that what was split up. People remember that they split it up for some time. They were apart. Where people were thinking, hey, Choma don't go, Choma don't go. But it's a lie. He was begging. There was a time that the father, it was Davido's father, that made that relationship come back. Baba go Choma them house. They went to prostrate. They went to beg before the demise of Ifeanyi knew. That was what made Choma, and Choma still loves Davido, but Oroka Masheshi not Kirini. With all that, you, Sophia, you didn't still see and reason and say, what bullshit is this? You see the updates, you see they call attention, you see they draw matter. You people came out to say how Davido is bad. He wants to be having benching you. He want your sister said this, that. All those things made Davido like, yeah, he's doing it. If anybody tell me Davido is not doing it, it's a lie. I believe that he's doing it. He's doing something with her, but he's still doing. He's still doing with all the other baby mamas now. But at least those ones, they are collecting money, knowing fully well that they are also doing other people to other men. They know that there's no show for them. This is the person, Choma, that he is flaunting. This is the person he is with. So, the family too, they love this person, Choma, too much. If there's anything, Sophia knows. Sophia knows they won't allow Davido to marry her. I won't say more than that. She knows. You understand? She knows. But I won't say why. But she knows. But you are still using Imade as an instrument to say everything this guy brings forward and gives to you just so that it can be seen Imade Omayarini. What do you want, Gogo? This is where my advice, before I say something else, what do you want, Gogo? What do you say? You see how Mohbad just made you say his name. Mohbad not letting you go. Abib Gabriela. You understand? What do you want? What do you want, Gogo? You continue to come out. You will be dragging your baby father, be dragging him. He is not dragging you. He is not saying anything to the public. But you will let people know, you are the only one taking care of the child. But he's giving you things until the demise of Ifeanyi, where you people were still dragging him. You people were still dragging him. After the demise of Ifeanyi, he wasn't celebrating any child's birthday. He was quiet because he didn't know where that missile came from. He was angry. He was frustrated. And people were dragging him because Sophia made it look as if Sophia made it look as if Davido is an irresponsible father. But that is not the case. We all know Davido foots it all until demise of Ifeanyi. And because Sophia, to be sincere, go and check record. I have never seen where Davido comes out to drag Sophia. Never. Never. The last straw that broke the camel's back. This last birthday Imade had. And also, hey, can you bring the volume down? Also, he was deprived of seeing Imade. Davido was deprived of seeing Imade because of the things that Sophia is doing. Davido now insists that if he wants to take even full custody, which of course the lawyer would have advised him, no, of course that's not possible. She's still a minor. One. Number two, the criterias bring so money, 5 million every month at Bikini Con. The criterias, I have to check it and be sure. You understand? All those things, I don't understand. Is your way or the father won't see his daughter? Meanwhile, he takes good care of that girl. So, at the end of the day, this last straw that broke the camel's back, that now prompted and pushed Davido to the wall. Because go and check record. Go and bring out where Davido have granted interview to ridicule or talk about Sophia negatively. He will never do it. It's always Sophia that will be updating. He will never do it. This last straw that broke the camel's back. Davido celebrated Imade and talked about how much he looks forward to seeing her, wanted to see her. All avenue to try and see her, you have blocked it. You want it your way, this amount, that. You understand? or no way. So Israel, seeing that the Oga celebrated Davido, Imade, you know, Israel too can't put pepper. See the way that my Oga spent money on his child. You, Sophia, you came out, you washed Israel down, telling people how you are the mother and the father, how you are the one, which Davido's kobo is in the birthday celebration. You understand? You know for sure that Davido can do this thing, but you have not given him the opportunity. If he has the opportunity to see his child, he will do it. He will do it even more than you. It's not anything to say anything. In fact, what he has done is still part of what... Though Sophia comes from a rich home too, you understand? It's not as if she comes from a poor home. But you can't compare it to Omobowonile like her and Davido, the father of Imade, Otu Shishekun. Otu Shishekun. So, Israel, you wash Israel down. You insulted Israel. Yeah, Israel may be PA. He was doing that. My Oga still as he said doing picking. See the birthday, my Oga spend money. Oh my God, shaking it. Then you came out to try and disgrace Davido. Kobe Osininu celebration. The beautiful birthday she had for Imade. Kobe Osininu, blah blah blah. And you were warning Israel. Israel didn't respond because he has no right to respond. That's why it is Israel that brought out the invitation of the wedding. He's trying to spite Sophia. Because I'm thinking in my head, why Israel? Why are you the one bringing out the invitation? You understand? Now, at the end of the day, what you did, making Davido look like an irresponsible man, and people know how rich this guy is, his capability, and we all know Davido is a very responsible guy. I've been saying it and I'll continue to say it. When people give birth to you know, when people give birth, I always say to you, give birth, if you want to give birth for a musician, better give birth to the one that can take care of your child like Davido, because it will do it above normal. That I know. Out of all the musicians in that Nigeria, Davido is #1 on the list. That I will support a woman. It's not good though. I didn't say go and do it too. But with his kids so far, what he has done and is doing for them, I can use my hand to hit my chest and say, Davido, responsible father, is capable. So Davido felt insulted. Davido felt rubbish, as though creating impression as if he is an irresponsible man. Meanwhile, you are the one, because you wanted that if we go together, Davido has to go with you, you go for holiday, you two will be there. That's what they used to do. Oh, they will go together with Davido, they will go to Disney World, they will go in Davido's car, you will follow them. You will enter private jet, una go. No, Davido can't be doing that. And you too, you are not serious to think of it. That is that okay that you are following them, him and his daughter, to be going out, and he will come into when you want to have your own serious relationship so you can move on. And he's avoiding it. That connection. He wants to be seeing his child. To come, you don't want him, you don't want the child. Some people are typing, oh, if the child goes to Chioma, they will do it what they did to Ifeanyi. Oh, some people are thinking, then you are not ready. Then you are not ready. That's why the case ended up, the lawyer advised, with that thing she did, that they sue her to court. And why I felt, oh, I didn't want this matter to get to this extent, is that when a case gets to court, The court aren't stupid. You people should know that what Davido is asking for, he will surely be granted. Not about the fact that he has money. It's about the fact that the rights Davido has over his child to be seeing his child, they will give them joint custody, shared custody, where the baby will go with Davido. They can travel anywhere together. They can go weekends in Miami. Only I will be going with Davido, his child. But you know, I expected that Uncle Dele and Uncle Demola would have settled it. But if you notice, those two people continue their friendship and decide not to put mouth into, because they have spoken to them. The rules and regulations Sophia is bringing down, it is not fathomable. It's not possible. When it's not that they have told Davido that that child is the child that will make him. Ọmọ ṣiṣẹ́ ni Davido tó bọ́wọ́ nílé. Loving his children is, I mean, sincerely, to be sincere, is for the child's good. Mentally, they deserve, if their father is willing to be a part of their life, every child deserves to have their father in their life. You don't have to be involved. So you don't want to deal with Chioma. Meanwhile, the guy have married Chioma. There's nothing we can do about it. That is where his heart is. That's whom he loves. You as a woman, you need to deal with that fact. Accept this is your fate and move on. Allow your child and the father of your child bond. Leave them to bond. As long as the man is interested, he can as well say, damn, I don't want to be a part of her life. And guess what? Many of the musicians we see, many of them, go and find out, most of the mothers took care of their child by themselves alone. Orikoni. When the child became somebody, that's when you will see the musician fronting those children. And some of the kids, they are the ones that went to meet their father too. Since the man is a celebrity, they want people to know that I am the child of Lagbaja. But if you ask the mothers, many of the men that are like that, this musician, they are highly irresponsible. Highly irresponsible. So for a young lad like Davido to be very reasonable, to think in his head that I want to be a part of my child, and I've taken her to the court, I know it is painful for all, because we would have wanted them to settle it, but it is not achievable. Davido have not been able to achieve it. All tactics to make it, Sophia will update. Somebody is here now writing that Davido's fans are always abusing her. Did he send them? They're always dragging her. Did he send them? The reason why they drag her is when she updates on Davido. When maybe Davido proposes to Chioma, or they are celebrating something, or she, flaunts Chioma, you come and try and update, draw attention to yourself like you're hurting. All the times that she has, that tantrum, it's always about when something is happening with Davido and Chioma, she will come out and want to draw attention to herself to make it look like Davido abandoned. But we need to be sincere and be truthful. We need to be sincere and be truthful. If somebody, forget it. Sort of it that will come. Yoruba ni, I don't bloody any care about Yoruba or no Yoruba. As long as where I find happiness, my son should go. Not Davido, I mean any of my son. If it's in their lottery happiness, it should go there. So if Yoruba find happiness in Igbo land, Adura ni mo fi sin. If he doesn't find happiness with Sophia, so be it. The beginning of it shows it all. A man in the beginning of your relationship asks for DNA. That says it all. You don't have hope in that family. Forget it. Then the same man his father, who is a multi-billionaire, before marriage, went to be begging Chioma to come back into the relationship with his son before the demise of Ifeanyi. Doesn't it make sense to you people when they say Davido wasn't eating? It was before the demise of Ifeanyi that Chioma left. His father went to beg Chioma. That's why till tomorrow, anything, didn't you see? She born like this. The father was in the hospital when she go born. They are showing you glaringly, they don't love you, dear. That is okay for me to understand that this writing is clearly written on the wall. Thank God they've done DNA. It is their child I'm with. What do you people want to do for this child? Yeye, Sophia's fans also drag Chioma. It is what it is. We can't control fans and trolls. Remember, Tony Abraham had issues with her fans, but they can't control their fans. Exactly. There's really nothing. See, I can't say because you understand. Many fans. You remember Tony Abraham's case. You people remember. You cannot. It's not in your power. It's not in my power to stop my fans. Yeah. From coming to maybe drag you. They think that you're always dragging me. Did I send them? That's the question. Have we at any time seen Davido updating for Sophia? So, and see the family where we should all sit down and think, why is Adeleke, Ademola, and what's this man's name? What's this man's other name? Dele MOMONDO. Why are this? They are like 5 and 6. They have been friends before these people. They even met through them. Why is common sense for us? Can't you see that Uncle Dele is not allowing the relationship that is happening between their niece and nephew to affect their friendship? Because they have spoken to them. Sophia is not ready. What Sophia wants from that relationship, Davido and his family, they are not ready. If you ask Davido, he wants 100% custody of that child. But I know he was well advised by his solicitor. They've told him that is not possible. I'm so sure that's what he wants. But you know, it's not possible. Because, of course, the mother is well capable and still very sane. There's no reason to think that, okay, he should have 100% custody of that child. But, however, the court is going to grant him joint shared custody. That is for sure. And if she anytime tries not to agree to it, she may end up losing that child to Davido. If she has a good lawyer. You see, she's gentle now. She's quiet. Because she never thought it would lead to courts. And I bet they are telling her that, why did she, why did they have to go this far? It's not meant to go this far. Because it's supposed to be something that they would have said to. But the way she drags Davido and makes, for his profession, his career, his public, for his publicity and everything, it's not good the impression she creates about Davido. Let us be sincere. The impression is that Davido is irresponsible, is not doing anything, is not bad, is a useless person. No, that is not Davido. So it is the court that can put things right. I hope I've been able to make you people understand the story behind why Sophia is going to the court. Not because Sophia is hated. Or Davido Fefioju or Lagba. It is because Sophia cooperates that they should have joint custody. She's not ready to do it. Not his way, but let them do it. Meet halfway. She's not ready. It's her way or no way. And Davido is not also ready to let go of his child. They've done DNA. It came back 99.9999% that Imade is for Davido. So it's left for you, public, to go and now think about what I have said. Please, let us bring in the people that are meant to bring in.